If your bedroom door ever closes by itself, and you know you left it open, do not open it again immediately. Because in Lagos, there's a house where the room doesn't just close, it breathes. And it breathes back. In 2018, a young couple rented a duplex in a quiet estate on the outskirts of Lagos. Affordable, newly painted. Too affordable. The landlord said the previous tenant relocated suddenly. No details, just relocated. The first night was normal. The second night, at exactly 1:32 a.m., the bedroom door slowly creaked shut. Not slammed, not pushed, just gently pulled closed. They assumed it was pressure from the fan. They laughed it off. They were wrong. The third night, the wife woke up unable to breathe. Not choking, not sick, just air wouldn't enter. She sat upright in bed, clawing at her throat. Her husband turned on the light. The room looked normal, but the air felt heavy, dense, as if someone had quietly reduced the oxygen. Then they heard it, from inside the closet. Breathing, slow, wet, uneven. They froze. The husband grabbed a hanger and pulled the closet open. Clothes, shoes, nothing else. The breathing stopped immediately. They didn't sleep. The next morning, they blamed stress, Lagos traffic, work pressure, imagination. Until the fourth night, 1:32 a.m. again. This time, both of them woke up at the exact same second. The door was already closed, the fan was off, and the room was silent. Too silent. No generator hum, no distant traffic, no insects, just silence. Then, something exhaled from under the bed. Long, slow, like lungs expanding after being held underwater. They jumped off the mattress. The husband lifted the bed frame. Nothing. But the floor beneath was damp, cold, and smelled like soil. They decided to check with neighbors. That's when the estate security guard hesitated, then quietly said, "You're in that house?" He explained the previous tenant was a single man, worked remotely, rarely left. Neighbors complained about noises at night, scraping, heavy dragging sounds, water running at odd hours. Then, one week, silence for 3 days, until a smell started leaking through the walls. When authorities forced the door open, they found him, in the bedroom, on the floor. No injuries, no struggle, but his face frozen in an expression of terror. The police report noted something strange. The room temperature was significantly lower than the rest of the house, and the walls were damp, as if condensation had formed overnight, despite dry weather. The couple didn't believe in ghosts, but they started noticing patterns. The breathing always began at 1:32 a.m. The door always shut first. The air always grew heavy, and every time they checked, there was nothing visible. Until one night, the wife pretended to stay asleep. The husband was already awake. The clock read 1:31. He watched. 1:32. The door moved, slowly, without a sound. The air thickened instantly. The breathing started. But this time, it didn't come from the closet. It didn't come from under the bed. It came from beside him, right next to his ear, breathing in sync with him. He stopped breathing. It stopped. He inhaled sharply. It inhaled too. Perfect synchronization. He slowly turned his head. There was an indentation on the pillow, like someone's head was resting there, but nothing was visible, just a depression in the fabric, and cold air brushing his cheek. They moved out the next morning, didn't pack everything, didn't argue about deposits, just left. The landlord relisted the property within a week. Fresh paint, new photos, lower rent. The listing didn't stay up long, because the next tenant only lasted 6 days. He posted something online before deleting his account. A single sentence. It starts at 1:32. Here's what estate residents whisper now. They say the man who died in that house wasn't alone when he was found. They say investigators initially thought there were 2 bodies because of a second indentation on the floor, right beside him. Same size, same shape. But no second corpse, just a hollow in the tiles, as if something had been lying there for a very long time, waiting. So if you ever rent a house that seems too quiet at night and your bedroom door closes softly at exactly 1:32 a.m., don't rush to open it. Stand still, hold your breath, and listen carefully. If something inhales when you inhale, you are no longer sleeping alone, and it has already learned your rhythm. If you found this video interesting, like and subscribe for more content like this.